Hi there, I'm Crystal. It is the 27th of October 2018. It's 8:30 in the morning. It is a Saturday. The day after I went to my parents yesterday. Not feeling that good, to be quite honest with you. So that's the car park's usually almost empty on a Saturday in Old Road, so there's no cars parked there at the moment. I'm going to sit myself down. Okay, so yesterday morning I went to the library before I went to my parents, Chatham Library, but I'd gone into Sainsbury's beforehand where I uploaded that video where that male staff member was saying to a female staff member, "Hello, gorgeous." Carried on into the library. It was dead in there. There's hardly anybody in there, which is good because I like it quiet. I can get my work done. A staff member was talking about ignoring her. Ignore her, she was saying, as she was coming out the staff room door. Usual coughing going on. Which I ignored. I did my Facebook photographs, I did my YouTube videos. One young Asian lady sat next to me, at the side of me, and then she went. Nobody else sat next to me, so about just after 10, I left the library and walked back to my flat because I bought tins of cat food and I didn't want to carry that up to my parents. Dropped the cat food off and the milk and prepared to go out again. So it was raining yesterday morning, spitting, it wasn't heavy. So locked up the door, went downstairs, went down Old Road and by Papa John's, this man with shades on, holding a black umbrella and a black bag, with blonde hair, and he had a German accent, said to me that he needed to find a priest. A priest. He'd been up to the Seventh Day Adventist Church at the Mount car park and he couldn't find one there. Did I know the names of churches and the name of a pastor that he could go and see right now? And I told him the KICC church that I went to, and Pastor Matthew Ashimawolo, because he wanted a pastor's name. And he had this big wristwatch on, and so I gave him names of churches, gave him names of the pastor, and he went on his way, and I carried on to my parents on foot. Passing the usual people walking in threes and fours in front of me. I wasn't angry. I just got out of people's way and carried on normally down the road. I didn't buy any newspapers because I'd gone into Sainsbury's already, didn't stop in any shops. And at the bottom of Victoria Road, you get the Ho cars parked on the pavement. There's a silver car with the word Ho on the number plates. As I was approaching Victoria Road, that car was on the road. A couple had been smoking cannabis and they were walking in front of me and I smelt drugs on them. So the cannabis smoke wafted up my nose, and at the bottom of Victoria Road, two houses had decorated themselves in lovely Halloween stuff. And as everybody knows, my mum is balding. My mother, not me. I've got my hair up, but when I undo my hair, which I've done in videos, it's quite long by my shoulders. So on the front door was this bald-headed zombie, nasty-looking creature, and I'd already passed a little girl and her mum, and the little girl was dressed as a witch. So there was this. I didn't feel too good. I thought, here we go again. You know, dogs started barking, woof woof woof, as I was going up Victoria Road, past 55, where Mum, Dad, and me used to live, and nothing unusual up there. And I walked up to Durrell Gardens as trucks go up and down that road quite fast, and Graham White said to me he was a truck driver when I went out with him. And of course he's bald as well, a little short bald man with glasses, very thin. So these trucks were going up the road fast as I approached Durrell Gardens. My mother answered the door, Jennifer, and she had a jumper far too small on for her, stripy jumper, old man's jeans and a pair of tatty white shoes, and her grey hair in a top knot. And Dad was sat down by the French windows in his Animal from the Muppets pyjama bottoms. And Dad wasn't happy because he wanted me to go up today, which is Saturday, and not yesterday. And I don't like answering the phone because it hurts my face. So for a while it was a bit like uneasy in there. Later on we had lunch. Mum cooked me and my father Derek the same thing, which was sliced chicken meat, oven cooked chips and processed peas. And Mum cooked herself a microwave meal, so I had the same as my father. As soon as I ate it, I got instant heartburn, which I've got now, a feeling like food is trapped in your bottom of your throat right down to your stomach, and it burns. I've got that still. We watched a film with Robert De Niro in from Amazon Prime, which was a free film. I noticed that someone had been looking up my name on YouTube, my Crystal account, Krystalle, because I saw it had been searched on YouTube. My mum wasn't very happy at all yesterday. She was looking at me with daggers and really, really quiet and looked quite cross. I'm an adult, you know, I am an adult. Parents never realise you grow up, I don't think. So they've been looking up my name on YouTube, which I found a bit creepy. So after the fit, Mum had ordered a taxi. Dad was reluctant for me to go in a taxi for some reason, and he said there was a massive traffic queue on Tuesday when he and Jennifer went up to Balmoral Gardens in Gillingham for his warfarin check. So when it was time to leave, we got into the taxi, the same Chinese driver that I had last week. I asked him about traffic, and he said it's okay. He didn't notice any traffic down the Luton Road, no traffic build-ups. So I got to my flat. The traffic build-up was by Papa John's. There was a massive row of cars going down a long new road near Papa John's, and cars cutting in and taking over the taxi. It was £7.20 by the time I got here, which wasn't that bad. And when I got out of the taxi, I got into the flats, and there was a strong smell of either fried fish or fried chips, and it was potent, and it was gagging, and it burnt the back of my throat. And I started climbing up 3 or 4 stairs, and I fell down on the floor. My legs went beneath me. I managed to get up to the top of the stairs, and the smell of those fried chips was in the flat. It was potent. It was horrible. It was almost poisonous, toxic smell. All in my flat must have come up through the windows. The cats were sat here comatose. It was a horrible smell, and the lady downstairs put up June. She put her telly up really loud when I got in, and she started this. But I wasn't cross. The smell had made me feel faint and ill, not angry. So I don't know what her problem was. And some people need to get a life, don't they? As I said, I'm an adult. I'm not 2 years old. I don't need old ladies making me sick, so I have to stay in bed all day. And then I decided to write my diary. I spent 4 hours yesterday evening writing my diary, which I started writing again. So it was productive yesterday, if nothing else.